Greetings and welcome to A Little Sunday Substance with me, Lady Substance, here, Hibiscus Live Community Radio .mixlr.com. How are you? Welcome to another show. Given that, onwards and upwards, I'm hoping that this week's show shall give you full entertainment and full enjoyment. Greetings, welcome back, and I have with me Frenchie, someone we meet on my journeys at the lane's rest of Derek McIntyre.
It was my basement. It was my basement. Derek McIntyre, we grew up in church together in Wilson Church, and he was a little guy who had great ability and great ambition. Because, like I said, at the time in the church, he was like a baby to us, and we were a little bit younger than the original band, which consists of Joel Edwards, Hilton Manning, and his brother Aaron Manning.
Yes.
That's what in Wilson Church. That's how we and Derek and I met all of his family basically, because they were all members of the family basically. I think a bigger brother went to the States sometime early. But I took Derek and we set up a band in the same building as Rough Cut.
Rough Cut.
Yeah.
Tell me about Rough Cut.
Well, let me give you the story. Because Rough Cut farmed, there was a guy named Desmond Coke, and he had a few sisters and brothers, and they all play music, the piano and thing. The family, one of the girls was a drummer, the other one was a keyboard player, and Dennis Coke is a drummer. He was the drummer who helped us out as the farming of the new Black Stallion.
Black Stallion.
Yeah, but I find it very difficult. So with the bass players that we were jamming with, and they weren't serious. So I went and called Derek. And Derek said, I don't want to play reggae, man. It's boring. And I said, not this time. Just come and see and let me know what you think after. And that's what happened, really. He came and blew their mind.
Because his style, I only met Derek a couple of times, and he did have kind of laid back, the way he could just feel a rhythm.
He had good training from me,
From you?
Yeah. Turn out the light and let everybody play in the dark.
Wow.
The drummer at the time that was training was Slim Batson. And there was a lot of other young up-and-coming musicians. They will jam, but they're not serious. And I find that when they're playing, they're depending on each other to make the move before they make the move. So you couldn't get the music tight.
To flow, yeah.
You need to know the thing. And you know to play your harp. If you can't play your harp,
Now go sharp.
the music now go sharp. Yes. So, that's how it is. But Derek, he stayed with us until I got fed up with the kind of attitudes that they have. And Trevor Starr, Tim Cansfield was a brilliant...
so this was Black Stallions?
Yeah, that was a reforming of Black Stallion. But the guitarist like Tim, he was a great guitarist, still is. Actually, Tim played on Concrete Jungle.
Wow.
When Will We Learn?
Yeah. Okay.
When Will We Learn? And many other songs along the way. The first cut of Contrick was Tim Cansfield, in Easy Street in Hackney.
I have to be honest, I don't know.
Okay, well.
But I know, what I do know is it's integral to the history of the music culture for our areas and that. So you were there.
Yeah, well, a lot of us was there, but what it is now that people is racing or falling over themselves to tell the history of reggae. Some of them don't even know nothing about reggae, but they are killing themselves to tell, and they're going to the wrong people, to really find out the history. Histories in the club when you play in Hummingbird in Birmingham.
Wow.
You go to the Caribbean Club in Bristol in the early days, or Sheffield, or those places. You know, or you go to Copenhagen in a farm, in a barn, and perform. Before Bob Marley reached Copenhagen or Denmark, we were there.
Wow.
You understand? And things like that.
That's part of my dream. I'm not reached there yet. Anybody ready to invite? Yeah, me ready, me up for it. But yeah. that journey, I don't know, what
the
do they
history.
call it? Yeah.
The history of the music is with the people who it start with, who was there from the beginning. That's where it started. The race start at the beginning and then put a mark at the bottom and say that's the end.
But it's we can't reach the end yet, because this is the thing about what I love about. I love all genres of music, but reggae music and roots music is always my root. It is my root. It's what I go back to when I need rebuilding, when I need grounding, and it's the growth of it in. It is growing. Like our younger generations are doing different things with it, you know, the fusions, but it's always there. It can't stop. But we need to promote more its roots.
Yeah, well, you know, the roots music is not just the reggae music that come from Jamaica. It's also, you have to integrate it with the Trinidadian pan music and soca music and the music there. And then in the early days, we had Afro Rock, Osibisa, and certain other great artists. In the early days, Billy Ocean, Love Really Hurts Without You, Eddie Grant,
Eddie Grant, yeah.
sitting under Bobby Joel, you know.
So you play with all these people?
No, I don't play, but they were part of the history. You understand? And then it's not just the music. You had people like Sid Buckner, the original Studio One sound technician, engineer, who work with Cox and Dad, and many other people, because I also work with him here in Chalk Farm, Pioneers, and there was a early group that came up with Desmond Decker, because I met Desmond Decker there many times in Chalk Farm. Yeah, I mean, they all pass through all then, you know. But the thing is,
not London man.
Yeah, we were so different. We live in Northwest 10 and in Greenford at some Northwest 10, Wembley, and then just a further out into Greenford, where Mistine Roots was, I think in them areas, the South or Greenford, they were the next emerging band. Okay. You know, Mistine Roots, right? But what I'm trying to get at is not just the reggae, it's the soul vibes and even the pop vibes. Because when Jimi Hendrix come, every guy was proud to be
the guitar,
to play, because it's Jimi Hendrix. It was a reggae.
Yeah.
You know, Bob Marley came here and worked with Simrans and things like that. You know, those histories not told. Before Simrans, I think there was another one. With Tim Cansfield, no, not Tim Shandell. I think he made some big impact with Arbitone Records. Hey, Cleo, we know that you're here. Say hi, you and your husband and your family.
Hi, Cleo.
Yeah. Very beautiful woman in her soul, and her family is very beautiful. And Sonny Roberts is one of the first black men to have a studio.
See, all of this I don't know, you know, and it's beautiful to hear, especially like as a London person, you know, to know that so much life out of a time where there was a lot of angst and darkness, that there was this light and this energy of positiveness coming through, and like I say, meeting beautiful people who are doing themselves.
Yeah, and we weren't many. You have to look at the time in history, the timeline. There was not many black people here that was clustered together like you have now. I mean, to meet people, my father would have his friends come down from Tooting Lake or Balham to our home in Queen's Park or Kensal Rise.
Yeah. Kensal Rise.
So every Sunday we get to meet different people and their children.
Yeah.
Because there was just no mix of a black culture target. It's just work and school.
True.
We go to school, they go to work.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you come back, if things are right and people under pressure, you get licks.
There were rules. The good
rules.
old days. Some young people think for them have hard life now.
Yeah.
You have it in Confucius, yes, but you know what? Things have changed and shifted a lot, because I do kind of understand what you were saying there, because it was my grandmother who used to make us bring round. I'm just remember I had an aunt, or I have an, she lived in Kensal Rise.
Okay.
And it's like, I remember that name, and I just remember that the journey on the way there. We used to talk about, here we green live over there. I'll just remember that. But that is how we did get to know all the different aunties, the different cousins, and but when Nanny died now, those it's like.
So where's that tradition now?
It's not with me. I couldn't even get my kids to come out with me for a day, love. You know, so it's traditions have got broken, and this is the thing about what I'm saying. Living in these days or these times, it's too many, not say distractions or things getting in the way of being able to have that family foundation where we can go and keep the links growing. But having said that, I'm going to see my auntie this Saturday. So I'm looking forward, auntie, to see you and your cooking. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, so that's all part of the creation of the music, the world of music, or the planet, if you want.
Universe.
The universe, right? And the thing about it is that we always look back to the country of your birth. But when we came here, we're still looking back. We're dancing reggae, we're dancing ska, really. Ska and we call rock steady. You know, and then they were, of course, I must forget Bluebeat, because it was there. You know, you want to go further back, there's one called Crutchhill, what my grandmother used to dance. The whole
I've heard of dance clubs where they do the quadrille dancing and that. I should have, this is what I'm saying, outside, as a little girl, we should have learned to do them kind of things there.
And then you have the guy who sit on his Roomba box, and there's
the big box with
and
the
they play,
box. Yeah.
And a man with him banjo. Or a guitar. And that was our entertainment.
The guy at Derek's funeral who played the banjo.
Oh, Fagan.
Okay, yeah, that kind of vibration, because that did feel the church.
Yeah. I mean, that guy, he came to my mother's funeral in Jamaica and do the same. Wow. I know him for a very long time. Actually, I was married to his family. So yeah, I think so. You know, I think their family. My wife, my one and only wife. We divorced now, but you know.
What should get rid of you?
She get rid of me to Rati. Remember me tell you.
You couldn't keep up. What happened?
Boy, me don't know which one of we could keep up. I think she get up one man and say, I don't love this boy, I don't want. And that was it. I
got a song for that.
Well, something like that, you know. But anyway, life is life, and you have to go on. If your mother and father dead, you have to go on. If your child die, you have to go on. And you see, within all that joy and pain, it's creative thing. You take up your guitar, you hear a man play a riff, and you know that joy and pain relate to that frequency, and that's how you become creative. You know, and you know, life is a journey, and
experience makes knowledge. Knowledge is wisdom.
Well, life is full of experience, but wisdom comes with age.
I know just age, man.
You understand? So everything is like that. But my journey into this music, reggae music, has brought me into a disillusion thing. And, you know, sometimes I got out of reggae music for a little while. And the thing is that I'm talking about this now, and I'm saying this, and I have to leave these thoughts to the younger generation who take up reggae, because music, and one of my greatest pain is to hear a musician now who is in the lower part of the industry. Well, actually, we are at the lowest part of the music industry.
Yeah.
You know, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Because we don't own nothing.
Well, when I get bit, for real.
We don't own nothing
Yeah.
in the business. What we do is sit down and wait for a guy to call us to do the work.
Yeah.
No, me none of that. My nature fight against that.
You're on your own.
We want to. Just when I come out of music, I went into promotion.
Yeah.
So I got Alton, my mentor, and booked them into clubs and.
Alton Ellis.
Yeah.
Alton Ellis.
Yeah. My mentor, he was my mentor.
Wow.
And he was the one who suggested that we form a band, and then we formed the Black Stallion Band. And we're in Evelyn Road in Clapton Band.
I was born there, you know. My nanny used to live down there. I love like how history can be so close.
There's so much history, man. I'm just rushing through the pages, you know. But, you know, my thing is that you must own it. And there was a lot of clubs that was owned by black people in the early days. Tony Evans, not Tony Evans, Tony Owens. Tyrone Evans must be, that song must be gonna plague me. But anyway.
We can't remind you, sorry.
Tony Owens is one of the giants. You know, that history is too big because that's musical youth. Manager. He was the one responsible for that success. And another
you know what did happen about the Kuchi and the Dutchie?
No, sir. The Dutchie pipe, I did not smoke. It wasn't me. My name Shaggy now.
It wasn't me.
I love it. See? But everything that we do is...
You need to have a goal.
Well, it's a goal now. Everybody is the greatest, and them have their own goal, right? And we still don't want nothing. We are the greatest footballers that you can think about, the greatest musician, and everything that you can talk about. We are the greatest. Put we in there, and we are the greatest. But we still don't own nothing. And
what do you think that book comes down to, though?
Well, it comes down to strategy. Sometimes some of these things is development or misdevelopment. The society that we live in teach us and train us in both not to own nothing. We are big superstars, and everybody want the glamour, they want the prestige, they want the gold. But if you don't decide to invest in yourself, how do you expect people to invest in you?
Oh, definitely agree with that.
You don't invest in yourself, and you expect the best out of it. You know. Well, my first thing when I meet these great people is going to for funding and thing. I'm not talking about funding is good because you put back into your community. But my thing is that I don't come to you with a begging bowl. So don't assume that I'm a beggar.
Contract, yeah.
I come for information to know why we are in this condition.
Well, do you think that's why we can't grow? Because there is that conceived idea that we've just got our hands out and no one wants to... It's because, like, support, to give the support to allow the growth to happen.
Well, when you have a people that been turned upside down, inside out, in last, you know. So you have to step back, really. You have to hang on from the tree limb then, like a bat, upside down. And decide to, well, boy...
Don't let go.
That's it. Otherwise, you're somebody food on the ground or something like that, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is, if you, every day you talk to a person and they say, oh, well, black people is like this and black people is like that, and I've tried this and I've tried that, like, you know, well, so did other nation. They did try that and they tried that, and they realized that the best way to do is to come together. And when they come together, they start progress.
Yeah.
So that's why I sing the song, When Will We Learn? You got it?
Sing me now. Sing me now. I'll try a tradition, a cappella.
A cappella? You're going to sing?
You do one, I do one.
Son, the son said, Dad, do you know the piano is on my foot?
Was it you?
Just hum it, son, and I'll play.
Yeah, I'm that old. I remember that advert. Hey,
Well,
and not joking, because them kind of advert, you know how much stick we used to get back in school, like when the Mickey taking is like,
well, there you
and
go.
we all had a friend that we did put in a one of the week, them, you know. So it's kind of,
Oh,
this is what I'm saying. I think it plays into what you're saying, how we don't have the same attitude as go out and get, because it's like we're the butt of the joke, so we make ourselves the clowns, and oh, I can't do that, you know. And it's like, you know, it's like the hang your head down and wait for permission to rise up.
Yeah, well,
Indoctrination that is hard to.
Yeah, them people get indoctrinated. Let me tell you a story. I left Jamaica as a young boy, very young boy, and I came here. But before I left Jamaica, at 11 years old, going 12 years old, I already know everything how to wash, to cook, to go to the ground with my grandfather at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And him jump on him donkey or him put me on the donkey. And then him jump on the donkey. That time we have a breakfast with a fried dumpling or callaloo.
You were working, there was work to
and
do.
Him pack up him little things when him need. Me never seen carrying on food, so it's always a wonder to me. Then where more get food? Not knowing that he's going to a place where him plant food. Because in the house there's land, I suppose they could plant trees. They're more like trees, they don't grow yam and dashing.
Yeah.
So he go to a place where those food will be fertile. Fertile land, fertile food. So I mean strong food, energy food.
Yeah.
So when I get there, what he would carry is like what we call saltfish.
I like saltfish.
So there's callaloo growing there. There's yam growing there, there's dasheen, there's sweet potato, banana is there, coconut is there if you're thirsty,
drink.
cane juice is there, cane is there.
Treat.
So you can imagine now that when they work to a specific time, we don't work to no time, we just
morning
do what they like here in Europe. But my grandfather, why he started so early, simple thing, he does not want the burning sun on top of him
while he's
working.
Sense.
Simple mathematics. And if they're doing anything else and it's local and he feel that they have to go back, he don't go back until it's cool down in the hill, and he go back and he check his things and he make sure everything is nice.
So they don't take us and call we lazy, but that's not lazy, it's wisdom, it's knowing how to breeze.
It's wisdom to know
day.
Is to live with the earth.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the Aborigines in Australia, where they murder off and kill, is one of the greatest teachers how to take care of the land. And the Indians in America, the indigenous people, although black was there, I mean, blacks reached America before Columbus by about 200 years. From Mali and those expeditions, you see?
Yeah, no, I get that, but this is the thing. For me personally, this is why I think the state of the world is I say it's world karma, all the wickedness that was done, because the natives, people of any islands, knew the islands and they respected the islands, and when you decimate that knowledge, there can only be consequences of negativity, and too much blood has gone into the earth of these lands for the wrong reasons. So it's kind of...
But we can always get back to the right reasons, Yeah, let me tell you why. Getting back to the right, just think about 500 years of murder, killing, exploitation, ignorance, And these people have got knowledge. black and white and Chinese and Indians. Everybody has
Our
got
nation.
because God is not, the Most High is not a fool. He don't make foolish, stupid people.
True, true, true.
Do you wear foolishness on the street?
I
Some
have
do.
done.
Well, there you go. But there's some do, right? So, but your mother never teach you to be foolish. Your granny never teach you to be foolish.
No.
They instill things into to make you survive. Well, I don't know about nobody else. Both sides of my family are farmers. So we plant and we know so in that season that plant is gonna grow and we're gonna eat food from it.
Yeah.
The sugar cane you plant it and it go through you sucker and it grow and then when the time comes you chop it down or them set fire to it and reap it and can go make rum. And the rum
is that why they set fire to it?
because the blades are
Too sharp.
and it got some pins in it, sharp little thing.
And you can't get the rum unless you want it.
No, you can't get it because them used to do that before them start burning it. But when them take that rum to be refined, that cane to be refined and turn into rum, them sell it back to you and drunk you and fool you again. You're so drunk that you don't know, so them a fool you. You can have a nice time.
Yeah, this is the crux of the matter. You know, it's like wisdom. We after 500 years we must learn now.
And well, it's the rum and them. When the rum take the people and say, "I'm gone, gone completely." I'm sorry.
Man, I make me choke now.
No, but these are the reality. And then when them come with remember say, I'm going to show you a thing. When people that smoke ganja, with them call marijuana, but we call it ganja, right? They never promote the medicinal and the healing part of the plant. Yeah. They just know that they have a plan to make money out of it one day and that's it. You understand me? You know how much Rasta man get him teeth knock out. You know how much Rasta man get him locks cut off with bottle, them block bottle, natural bottles, and cut his locks and scrape his head. Do you know that? Nobody don't make no movies about that.
Wow.
My sister, you know, so you know, there's a lot of things and
persecution of those who want
those
to do
kind of pain that you see when you hear Bob Marley sings cold ground was my bed last night and rock. You see? Yeah.
No, I'm
not give you whole verse. You know, have to come look for me when I perform. Now listen, I'm just
example.
Trying to keep it real. You understand?
Yeah, all those
that's
some that people want to dance or whatever come from a reality that is lived by, has been lived by so many. And as I say, when you're talking about, say, your parents were farmers, like my grandfather was, but by the time you come to UK, he ain't farming and
he's working in Lions Cake Factory or Pie Factory or he's a carpenter.
In Ghana, in Mattison's where all the Trenton meat and things.
Like Lions and Walls.
Yeah.
And
so,
you know, that's what them
so we miss out. But then even like say my generation, I never really prodded yet. Daddy come show me how to do that, you know what I mean? It was like, now I want to go out with my mates, you know, I'm going out. It's like, so it's broken the ways to be able to be connected with the nature. Nature was concrete.
Does any other nation do that though, or them can get away with it? Nowadays it's more liberal, right? But I tell you what, they have a structure, a social structure. You see, our kids is made to believe that they can do anything. Even me, I was made to believe that I could do anything and get away with it. You see,
we try.
You know, and all these things that I'm telling you about, out of it comes creation of music. I'm not losing the thing. You know, you understand me? Out of all this, in my days when a young girl want to have her own independence, the social worker tell her that she have to be pregnant. And when she's pregnant and then get a flat.
Yeah.
Now when the youth them grow up now under work and them can't take the pressure from them parents, them go live with one of them girls they will have a flat. The guy who impregnated her is now the man, and in work, there's no carpet, there's no fridge.
And sometimes there's no man either.
Yeah, well, this one have a man because you remember say she just have a baby and she have a flat.
That no means saying can't work. Them are 2 foot well.
Yeah, but they never do that to promote unity.
That's it, the foundation of family.
She's pregnant with a baby and she's not working, and the man, the youth now work. Cause him have a baby and him proud. Him just created something that is precious. So whatever he's doing, me as a musician, me I make sure so well boy, my little girl is looked after and fed. And then would come my son again, and then I'm making sure. Because I don't want my kids, when I look at oh God are the most, I are the head creator, let me become a creator. That's my father is my creator. I don't know no other creator.
So it sounds you've already got an in-groundation within you of respect. It's like you are a humble man in that sense. You know responsibility, you know duty, and you're in touch with your creativity enough to know that is a responsibility to have as a man.
But I see my father do that. I see my grandfather do that. You see, so it's a good, like I say, it's a tradition and a culture. I never see my father go out and him come in on the boss and say, boy, I'm a boss a man head and take away money. These kids are used to that. You know.
So do you think we can turn it around?
Well, them have to turn themselves around because them a look the other way. Me nah look that the way the baby. I'm very sorry. I am looking forward,
upwards and forwards.
And it's the youths them now. You see the youths them now. Some of them I tell you say, Father, I respect you, but I know so it going on. And me I tell you the real talk. Cause they don't even know that I know those talk.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to myself, son, I got sons bigger than you and daughter older than my son, so you can imagine. So what you think I don't know, I learn from my children. Now it's very important that you learn from your children. Some parents don't want to learn nothing from their children, but their behavior and their upbringing
is necessary.
Right on.
It's necessary. It is part of the responsibility. I mean, it burned me sometimes, but yeah, I have to as well. And it's a growth for me, and it's a growth for the relationship. And I love that the fact that you, as a father, I've got issues with fathers. It's like you're talking to your children, you are reasoning with your children, because those communications are necessary to be able to turn things around. So I feel sad though that you're not doing the singing as much, but you've gone more into the philanthropy.
You can play the record later and buzz yourself.
But miss that. Miss being up on front stage and sing.
Well, I've done it so much. I mean, what do you want? I mean, there's so many.
You're tired of singing now?
Yeah, I am. I'm so tired,
Oh.
Honey, I love you. Ain't gonna lie about it. I want you. I just can't live without it. She's a good lover. Take me to the limit, sweet woman.
Wow.
We're enjoying every minute. Honey, dim the lights, lock the doors, 'cause I can't wait 1 minute more. I'll hug you up while you rub me down. Then I turn your love upside down. Ooh, we with magic. No more for you.
I'm French. This might be so insultingly rude. It's like me get a bit of Kenny Rogers and a little reggae vibe too. So it's like mixture there. I love that. Nice. So what's the title of that song?
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
When did you write that?
I wrote that probably about over 20 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on my album. People Had Enough. If you want to check out Frenchy King, you can go into Google and search. It's on bandcamp.com and it's entitled People Had Enough. JTN Music also, which is my company, and Jenny J, who we founded that company.
Jenny J?
Yeah. And that release now is a new label. We say more love, more juice, more fire. See? And this is the thing about it. Jenny J, thank you. You're doing a wonderful job. And I've got to get my fingers out because the production thing get a bit sticky right now. But anyway, things are going. See?
No disclaimers.
And when will we learn? And Concrete Jungle. Concrete Jungle was made by myself and who's a business father in the music business as well. That is Colin Franklin.
Okay.
We call him V-Line. See? So we found Shipwreck.
So what's Shipwreck?
It's a record company.
Record company. So Shipwreck's your company.
So Concrete Jungle was produced by me, myself, and Colin Franklin. Nice. And we channeled it through JTN.
Nice. Okay.
And then I produced Dave Barker and a few songs, and he's been on certain music with me, which is going to be released. Dave Barker and Frenchy King. And we have a few. I started a joke, which is a popular BG big song, and Dave Barker sing it. And I want you to tell me when you listen to it, what do you think? Listen to all the version.
Okay.
Because you see, Dave Barker is a hidden gem in Jamaican history.
Yeah?
Yeah. When he came here and with Digo as Dave and Ansel Collins, and rest in peace, Mr. Harold Davis, Bobby Davis, Sensation. We know you as Digo, and we know that you taught Dave Barker harmonies and a lot of others, including me, harmonies that I could see. Not that I'm a great harmony singer, but all the harmonies that and People Had Enough, I did it with the help of bubblers, directions, in certain things. So yes, Dave Barker and we doing certain songs, and I started a joke. You listen to it. You can go on JTN Music and pick that out, for yourself.
It's out there now.
It's on YouTube. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Because that's the only way I'll get like ratings. And guess what, man? You want to like, do not want to just look at it and say, yeah, but you must like and comment.
Me should hide my head and in face in shame. Because really, see what you just done there?
Yeah.
I should be doing too. I hope you are liking and subscribing to the page. A little Sunday substance here for Hibiscus Live Community Radio. Because, yes, maybe rough, likely raw, but definitely real. We're growing. This is seed. Like I said, I meet this man as laying the rest of a great man, a musician, and we talk, communicate with mutual respect, and I have got to learn so many things in this short space of time, even to the point of the connections to the people here at Hibiscus Community Centre, and little branches that can grow from just hello, greetings, and we move forward. This is what I'm talking about when we can reclaim our power in life and not think just because we're in certain situations we are limited. We are unlimited. And there is a wealth of opportunities out there in life, but we have to be willing to take the steps and be doing it. And yeah, it ain't holding your hand out. It's putting your hand out and kind of like, yeah, go on. You know?
Yeah, one of the other things and that on our subject back earlier on about the music and what is happening now. There's the brain drain of a country in the reggae music industry of a brain drain. Because it's all about money. They've been playing music for 20, 30 years. Them don't have no money. Them tired now. Them can't buy pretty clothes no more and things like that. So, you understand me? Everybody now get vexed. So we, the upcoming artists, is gonna be the one who's gonna suffer, because these guys, they don't want to rehearse. Now, any guy can challenge me on this. Them not rehearse for more than 2 days to go and do a show. Now, that's why I've been out of the business.
I'm smirking because
they don't want to rehearse, right? And it's true. It's nothing new. It's been happening for a long time. So the younger generation don't stand a chance. They, in Alton days and our days coming, we hear a young guy singing. And we draw him in and say, you want to sing a song? Sing a song, man. And we put him on stage.
But where is it now? Yeah.
Them don't even want. We the young, they're not bringing the youths. Them 1 and 2 man might do it. I'm not saying.
Yeah, no. It's just getting harder. It's a harder field out there.
But the youths, them couldn't come to a rehearsal and hang out and say, me can't sing, sir. Me can't sing.
But are the youths really interested? Aren't they more interested in, like, with the social media and TikTok, which they are so...
Then the music, you see the beat we are play behind the one where they might kill the guy. It's a type of music that get them into that frame of mind.
Yeah, my youngest son is into that. That's what he's into, composing music.
Listen to the music in the background and analyze it.
But this is what I'm saying. Maybe is it the youths them to come to us, or to the man them, or for the man them to kind of like get with the program on the...
Well, I mean,
where's a halfway house, basically?
Well, look at it this way, right? Well, to me, if you like games so much, why don't you create one? If you create games, you love playing it so much.
Instead of just being the...
Create games.
Yeah, be the creator of them rather than the player.
I have no qualms with that. We are living in a different time. What I'm saying is that these young people who love reggae music, we got LA Gray that is coming through. Hello, LA. I think LA Gray is a unique artist.
Yeah.
Then you got Sparky Bantam. Now, Sparky Bantam, Sparky Duke, you know.
Sparky Duke.
Duke. We call him Duke, Sparky Melody. Right? These people are, I know his father used to play bass in the Sus band. Because you see the Susla and the Sus band, so you see how he deal with it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and then you have...
So much I don't know.
Then you have great producers like Lyndell Lewis, who used to produce Judy Boucher, Tim and Alfred Sonny, Arbitone Records. A great artist. He's a keyboard player, he's a producer, and he's more than that. He's a great guy. He's a great... Bubblers also, who are People Had Enough album, is also another great artist. Deserve more than him getting. Lyndon Lewis, I think him deserve, because these guys have charts, Judy Boucher and them people there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he went number 1. I think top 10.
Is she still singing now?
I don't really know, because you see that link have been broken. Like I said,
step back.
Okay, this is Arbitone. I go around the corner down here, so into Halls in High Street. You probably have some other record company, but they was not significant like what you call today Jetstar. So you have
Okay.
Arbington at Wilson Junction.
Abington.
Arbitone.
Arbington. Okay.
Yeah, at Wilson Junction. And then you go around the corner and go into Halsden, right? Jubilee Clock and go into Halsden. You got down the road there, you got Mr. Palmer, which is Jetstar,
Jetstar,
right?
that's it.
And from here, and you go down to Church Road, and you got Trojan Record.
Trojan. Remember Trojan Records? I didn't realize they were
If
so
there's
close.
if there's any bigger recording establishment than Jetstar and Trojan, please tell me. I don't know.
I mean, I know nothing, but I don't think
can't
so.
prove that.
Those are the biggest names I remember growing up.
Yeah.
Because wasn't Jetstar as well always doing the compilation albums
volume
and
one.
everything?
And
Yeah.
it was,
I think every household had
and Trojan, everybody follow that. Then them get fed up a volume. They start saying chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1, volume 1.
Went through all the volumes, volumes and chapters.
Yeah. But the thing is, like I said, if you don't invest in your youth, you know, a lot of the engineer, big up Step Aside, big up Welder, and Miracle. Miracle, the tune soon come, man. We set it up, man. It mix and everything done. Saying no worry about nothing. No. We just go and carry up on the other thing.
You said patience.
Now them have patience, man. Some great talent we are talking about. And the man, you see what me surround.
Can we get a little taster on this, you think?
Oh, that. What do you want on this?
Well, you haven't any snippets we can put out.
Yeah, we got a full video we can put out right now.
Okay.
So you can get all those
promo things out, you know.
Yeah, no problem. They're all there. This is the kind of guys who them come down and them hear from the era that I'm coming and them say, yeah, father, we want. Some say, yeah, jump on it, man.
Yes.
We say, go on. I don't say, boy, you have to come pay me studio time. You have to give me money. I say, step up, put the man in on the rhythm.
Like Lady Substance, can have to do that to ain't it?
Well, if Substance of the time, then him can do some substance on some recording.
You know what? Try anything once at least, you know?
Yeah, you know, we must.
Growing.
Yeah, with all these experiences, all these little snippets that I'm giving you, it's just to show you that don't think that this time that we're living in was different from the time gone by. They only make it seem so because they make we docile in our minds. We are the creator of everything.
So there is no limit. No, don't fret. Don't fret.
You know, it's just time. Time is the master, like John Holt said.
John Holt. Time can be disaster if you don't care. So yes, be aware. And
all times Ellie said, Lord, deliver us.
But you know what? In this climate, I don't know if you heard, I mean, what's happening in society these days. I mean, that poor Daniel Joran, sorry if I got your surname wrong, lose his life over an adult, a 36-year-old, not being able to control themselves, and so many lives affected in our local vicinities, you know? It's like, where is the hope? If we can't get the music or we get a vibration.
Listen to When Will We Learn, man. Listen, it's a gone is a dream. Gone is your hope. So we've got to stop the fussing, the killing, and the fighting. Seeing?
True.
And he said, actually, the song started out by saying, it started out by saying, I think, like, look around you, basically. Can't you see that time is running out for you and I? Can't you see how them treating us in world communities? There's no nation on earth that don't go amongst the black people them and get rich. There's a reason for that. We must not be allowed to rise. Well, I say rise and shine. Not just rise.
Shine.
You will shine.
Yeah, teach me lyrics from my song.
No, sir.
Listen, on that note, we're going to take a little break. Going to put in a little tune. We don't know which one it's going to be, but see you after the break. Yeah.
Now people had enough, yeah. Yes, we had enough. People had enough. Had enough of your muck. Social injustice. Had enough of you and your life and your deceitful way. You lie, you lie, you lie. You can never hide the truth from this your generation. You lie, you lie, you lie. Your doctrine is deceiving. Now look how we are living. We don't need no treatment. Jaja is the cure. We don't want your poison. We've been there before. All we need is answers. You keep on telling lies. You say we're living in peace time. Still our children die. People had enough, yeah. Yes, we had enough. Now people had enough. People had enough, yeah. Had enough of you. People had enough. Whoa. Yes, we had enough of your social injustice. People had enough. You know we had enough. Q.
Go. Greetings and welcome back with my special guest, Frenchy King.
Thank you, my
Here
darling.
on Hibiscus Live Community Radio with a little Sunday substance. And Frenchy King, I have to blast out his name because honestly, I am very impressed. I'm not impressed with that often, you know, but yes, I am impressed with your journey and where you aim to head to. So tell me more. What's on the cards now? Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's JTN. I'm doing some works and I'm gonna be on stage like I was just trying to kid you that I'm not doing no shows, but yeah.
You mean you tell me I lie, Frenchie?
Yeah. Because shows is not important to me now if you don't have it right. Like I said before, I hate rehearsing with a band for 2 days. You cannot play my full show. You understand? And then go on show. I don't care who you are. If you're not if you was a band that was together as a band, I will even rehearse with you one day. But you see, the already come up thing where I've never liked it. We used to rehearse 3 times a week.
Wow.
Sometimes we want to go 4. We wanted to practice more. Why do we want to do that? Because we want to sound great. And it's only through practice. You think Prince and them people get to be great by rehearsing a couple of hours and then go do a show? You'd never have it. You couldn't play, not in band. But them say you're not Prince. They'll tell you, oh, you're not Prince. And furthermore, you can't pay him if you come a rehearsal. So you have to pay a guy to go a rehearsal now. And it's all become to me now too much of a hustle. You have to play your guitar and go practice. You have to practice at your yard.
Well, I think that's the thing. You should want to.
Yeah, well, them one you don't. Them say, you know what is the quote of the week? I know I can make money playing in the pubs and this and that. And we make a lot of mistake. But the people don't mind. They like it.
I'm laughing right now. I had a gig last week and I think I was saying the same thing. But no, we did sound good because Interfunk is brilliant no matter where we go. We're at Madden's on the 19th of May, by the way.
So people supposed to interview you.
Hey, am I sure? A little.
Well,
substance.
Well, substance. This is show business, so show your business.
Kermit is in my frog. And
yeah, you're on
Kermit is in my frog.
You're on Kermit. Kermit is where you got to know Kermit.
The green frog.
Is he imaginary character, what them call him? But Kermit is alive and him is just a piece of rag.
You know what? I saw one of them trailer things and man got his green glove, Kermit, and there's this little girl and she's looking so adoringly at Kermit and she loves Kermit. I was never that kind of child, you know, but it does go to show how our minds can be influenced and manipulated. So these musicians that don't want to rehearse this, sometimes I think it's a fear. You know, I've met people that's like, yeah, I'm coming to the gig, I'm doing, like, they're supposed to be performing in the gig time comes, you can't find them. They haven't turned up at all, but they did come to the rehearsals. You know,
it's you know, I really admire great musicians and people who articulate, study their craft. I mean, I've lost a lot because of negativity, and sometimes you have to get out from amongst them in order to feed your family because of your stupidness going on in the business, and everybody now are legends now, you know. They're grown up in the thing we're a legend.
Yeah.
With nothing to show. And I'm one of those musicians who come through that. When I say nothing to show, I don't mean literally nothing. You've made your record, but when the thing that they're running down and can't get is money. All they have to do is stop and form a unit. That's all they have to do, form a unit. And when they found that unit, anybody that is not kicking in that band like they did in Guyana and Jamaica and Trinidad in the early days, if you can't play, the man put on the record. And guess what? Watch this now. They didn't own no instrument.
Yeah.
They might have a little one-string guitar where they can borrow from them virgin and them stomp on them veranda and play. Colin Franklin was like that. The guy, the guy in Billy Ocean band who died the bass, he was like that. Because they're cousins.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right? And a few other men in the West Indies, they not even have money to buy a string. So the businessmen buy the instrument and they own the band. And when they put on the record and say, did you hear the bass line play? And say, well, there's a bass guitar played. You see his ears.
You've got to listen.
And those guys are the greatest musicians today.
Yeah.
These guys, you give them a song for 3 months. Now, them going to hate me for this, you know. But true, then I will use my intelligence and embarrass all of them because I know all of them.
No embarrassment, just to speak truth.
you understand me?
Truth is true. Can't
well,
deny.
If me have this age and come through the thing and I can't talk the truth and tell a man the truth, then why am I living for, really, truly? Tell the truth, man.
No, speak the truth, man. You're free to speak.
So now me must put up with it. Pay these musicians these exorbitant fees. And then when we go on stage, them fall down behind me and me I fall down in front of them.
Right. And then you end up on a TikTok and open and I'll come down to the show.
Jesus of Nazareth. Well, anyway, when I say fire. You understand? You understand? My sister, what I want is for these great musicians to take their craft seriously.
Seriously.
I'm on my way out. Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm not on my way in.
No, sir, I predict a new future for you. You're not on your way out.
No. As great as you are, the biggest man that I ever did see, and the strongest man. He was once a baby. Now him grow old, him out dead. Yeah. And when you're dead, you're dead.
Time done.
This is just a covering for your inner man, which is your spirituality and the connection to the greater power that create you. My father and my mother create me. So that make my father, because if there's a God then and him have children, you're born to be God.
Children, yeah.
So I'm not saying that, in that form. I'm just saying, you understand? But if you're gonna look to a God and they say look to the creator, well, who created me and who created my father?
One job.
So that power of creativity is
in your line.
In you. So we are God's sons and daughters of God. So we are God's.
I'm not going to disagree with that. But what I will have to say is I have to bring our show to the end now.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to tell me, where are you going to perform? You say you was going to perform.
Oh, we're going to be in Birmingham on the 14th of September with the fabulous Blackstone, Amanda J. Christus and the Sound of Melodies. We're going to have J. Alex Bigby on that show as well. Myself, Frenchy King. And a host more of other young talents that can put them in on a show and develop their thing and encourage them.
You invite me to?
No, sir. You'll get too much trouble.
I will keep you updated
She'll keep you updated,
the time. Yeah. And I'll give you the exact venue, cause trust me, if we can't find me, we're up at Birmingham. It's gonna
be a fabulous experience, because I'm longing to see. I've got family in Birmingham that I haven't seen.
Nice.
Probably over 40 years.
Wow.
And the Francis family is very big in Wolverhampton.
Shout out for the Francis family.
Yo, for the Francis family and the Mackenzie, two of the biggest families that I know.
Mackenzie, I just think, me haven't heard them in my family too.
There you go. So it will be in Birmingham, and then it will take off. We had to cancel one because the Wolverhampton one was too close to the Birmingham one, and the Lovers Rock one that went down.
No clashing,
so we don't want no clash business.
Okay, well, 14th of September in Birmingham, location to be confirmed.
It's confirmed already, it's just that I don't remember the name of the club. That's the honest truth. So me I tell you about truth. I'm not pretending.
It's a good thing, it's alright. Yeah. I get menopausal brain sometimes myself. So it's fine.
It's gonna be great because the Blackstone is one of the greatest vocal harmony band ever come out of the British Isles for reggae music. Studio One, Cox that called him down back in Jamaica for 2 albums. So, and yet we here in Europe
don't appreciate. We don't know. I did not know any of this. So, yes, try and make a date. 14th September. Come and support. Go and support. Blackstones, Cornerstone, Rockstone.
Yeah. Sparky Melody. Amanda J. Christus, Frenchy King, yours personally. Me I go on out there and I go jump up and down like me a young boy again.
Ambulance crew, stand by.
For sure. Listen, for sure.
Thank you so much for joining me on this little Sunday substance. Frenchy King, a pleasure. To meet a king. This are the king.
Yeah, real king. All right.
Thank you. Blessings.
You're welcome. You're most welcome, my sister.
My people updated. Thank you for tuning in again. Have a wonderful weekend. No, a week start.
Big up Beeline.
Beeline, hope to see you soon.
Jenny J.
Bless her.
And oh my God, my
Lord,
son,
one more.
how could I forget him?
The
DJ
children.
and my grandchildren. I'm not gonna call on a name because it's too much. But all my grandchildren and all my sons and my daughters. I'll see you in Birmingham. I know you haven't seen me for a long time. Natty. I want to see my grandpicking in them ears, sir.
Oh. God bless you for that. Because seriously, a couple of weeks ago, you should catch my show a couple of weeks ago, and I was writing a poem about forgiveness for my old man. You know what I mean? So, big up.
Yeah.
Children, when you have positive role models, utilize. They're there for purpose. They're there for a reason. Thank you all. Look after yourselves. Bless up.
Keep it real here.
See you
Bless.
there.